Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to do a page in this book here, and I've written down the title. It's called Four Seasons by Green Ivy, and it's the first book, I believe, from the series of the book I colored in last time from her. And I'm going to do this page here. It's the little deer with the girl. And since we're close to December, kind of looks like a little reindeer, doesn't it? I thought so. So I thought I would go ahead and do this page. I'm going to pull out a few colors here. I'm not exactly sure what colors we use, but there's a couple of browns for the deer. And then there's green for the florals, and I think it's kind of a bluish purple with some daisies with red centers or something. And what's fun about these pages is you can either do it in your own colors or follow the page on this side. Now, a deer is going to be a deer color, so we will start with a deer first. Get out some browns. I'm doing them in Polychromos, my favorite pencils, so we're going to get those out and see how we do here. I think we'll get out a little bit of Ivory too. And of course my eraser will come in handy because this little guy over here has got dots on his back, and I will just erase those from the coloration that I'm going to put on the deer so I don't have to worry about trying to make little dots. So we're going to go in first with the Ivory and put down some color here, which is just about the same color as the page, so if you wanted to you could skip this color just because it's just very close to the page. Okay, and we're going to put this color down into these leaves and flowers because we have a body that goes down in here. We might get a sneak peek of the kitty cat. Are you going to come over? You are, aren't you? Come on over here. There's her little nose. You might get her whole head here. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, there she goes. Come on in and say hi. Come on in. We'll just turn her over here. This is Rory. Say hi. Put your little face up. Say hello. Yeah. Say hello to everybody. She will not stay on my desk. She'll go back over into her bed. I have a bed up in the window for her so she can look out the window and be comfortable. So y'all got to see a live portion of the kitty cat. She will be 4 months old this Saturday. She's still a little baby, and now you know how close the camera is to the book because she is not very big. I'm going to put this up in the antlers too, and that gives me my shadows where I need them. She's got some socks here. We'll put the Ivory in the socks and maybe a little bit in the boots here, so we'll have some coloration there, and maybe in the hood. And the coat goes to here, and then she has a skirt on. There we go. I don't know if you can even see what I did there. So we're going to go in with a browner color for the deer. I do have a big mess on my desk. Yesterday, we had a little problem with the electricity. Say the power went out. I have to kind of pull that down a little bit. Our power went out. The temperature here was dropping down into the 20s at night. And I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but we woke up yesterday to no heat, no lights, no nothing. So we had absolutely no power until, what was it, 9:30, 10 o'clock almost last night. So yeah, it got quite cold in the house, which was not fun. And of course, I had to put a few things. What do you do when the power goes out? I mean, you have no TV, you have no internet, you have no phone access. The internet runs on the modem, so the modem, if it doesn't have power, doesn't work. 5G was not working either, probably because it runs on a transformer of some sort, and the transformers were all kitten caboodled up and something. It took them forever to get the power back on. So I decided, well, maybe I'll clean my bookcase out, make sure I've got the right books that I want in the top shelves, get some Christmas books up there if I want to do some Christmas books, colorations, that kind of thing. And you're going to come back into the camera? It's a pencil. You don't get to play with my pencils. No, you don't. No, you don't. They're not toys. No, they're not. No, 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 no. Do you want to get down on the floor? I'm going to go. I'm going to back up in bed. She doesn't quite know what I'm doing here. So I took everything out of the bookcase and put it all on my desk. And then, of course, if you have a kitten, she wants to get into everything. So it was half playing with the kitten and half trying to clean my desk out. And, well, needless to say, not everything got put back in the shelves. It gets dark here. It gets dark. There's no lights. We had flashlights as our only source of any kind of light around here. And of course, we had sandwiches for dinner, which was a big mistake on my point. I am on a special diet, and bread is not something I should be eating. And, well, there was no choice about it. Can't heat up anything. I couldn't go into the garage because no lights, flashlights. Yeah, I have a camp stove in there, but then I just thought, it's 20-something degrees outside. I don't really want to go outside and cook anything on a camp stove. No, you can't play. I'm going to have to put you to bed. No, my pencils. Go get a toy. A toy. You got Birdie? Oh, yeah, the book's going to make noise. That scared her. Okay, back in the window again. Sorry. So I wasn't going to go outside and cook, so I ate the sandwich with everybody else and then suffered for it the rest of the night. And keeping a list on what causes flare-ups with the arthritis in my books. I had to put down, we had jarred peanut butter, which is a big no-no. Processed food is not good for me. But I had it with a banana, hoping that would cut down stuff, but I also had it with bread, and that's a big no-no too. So I just had a heck of a time last night. Okay, my deer's probably going to look a little different from the other deer because I'm going to give him some cute little face fluff here. Give him some cheek. Bring his eye down a little more. So yeah, I just found a few more things that I'm not supposed to eat. So I'm really happy the power is on today. I didn't tell you, this is Bister. And I may sharpen that just so I can get a little more point on that and get sharper hair here. So yeah, we all wrapped up upstairs because the house got really cold. So I've got a sniffly nose. And of course we had to keep Rory warm. She's a real short hair cat. So we wrapped her up in the blankets. And we played board games on my bed. It was warmer upstairs, so we just stayed up here. Put the computer chair over there, and my daughter stayed on the bed, and my husband, he brought his computer chair over from his office. And we just had a fun, quiet night playing board games until the power came back on. So I've had a very interesting week. I know it was only Tuesday, but there was Thanksgiving. And we usually go over to my sister-in-law's house for that. She's taken over the Thanksgiving from my mother-in-law, who's quite old now and can't do all the stuff she used to do. So we help her out a lot by helping her cook the Thanksgiving dinner. She does the turkey. We do the sweet potatoes and the cranberry sauce. My daughter makes that from scratch. And my son makes a wonderful salad. It's got spinach and arugula and cheeses and pomegranates. It's really good. And then my husband makes a fruit salad every year. So he did that. We were all ready to go. And I had eaten a special breakfast that morning, a new one that I had not tried before. It was a granola-based breakfast. And I thought about it, and I thought, I probably shouldn't eat this before we go, because I hadn't had it before. And I really shouldn't have had it because I became violently ill when we were supposed to go. And, yeah, needless to say, I couldn't make it to Thanksgiving. So they had to go and do it all themselves. So my daughter was in charge of making the gravy, and all that is what I usually do. And there were 18 people coming, minus me, making it 17 people. So she had to do all that. And I stayed here. Of course, I wasn't having any fun. I missed out on a good turkey dinner. Just going to darken it here. We are using burnt sienna now to put a little bit of red in this little deer. So yeah, it took me a couple days to get over that. I'm allergic to some tree nuts, and we're pretty sure that's what caused it. There weren't that many in, or there weren't any in the granola itself, but I looked it up online, and I guess the place that they make the granola has, what do they call it? They produced it in a place that uses the same facility to use tree nuts. So, yeah, read labels a little better and research things more, because I can't eat that stuff. You put some of that up in the antlers too. So yeah, now you know a whole bunch of stuff you didn't know about me. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of whatever this is, Walnut Brown, and I definitely need to sharpen that. It's okay, Rory, I'm just sharpening my pencil. She jumps up every time I do that. So if you have Thanksgiving, I hope you all had a wonderful one. Just darken these areas here. I'm going to leave this kind of light in the center. It's light in the other one. It's a high point of the deer's spine. There are bumps here because we have our hip and then our leg that comes down. And then we'll darken this. Okay, then we'll bring back in some lighter browns. So we have brown ochre here. I'm going to bring in a Holbein. This is called Sand. It's a light color, a little darker than the other one I was using to begin with, Ivory. We're going to just take this up all of this too. Just kind of run that across everything. You're back. You have some of this in you too. Yes, you do. You're just going to make it fun to color today, aren't you? Okay, a little brown ochre. We're going to go back in here with little lines again. She's going to lay down on the book. And raw umber. Okay, we need another brown. What do we got here? We'll use a little dark sepia to get some places a little darker. Okay, what are you going to do? You were laying down so nicely. Yeah, go back up and go to bed. I'm going to use this to, this is dark sepia, like I said. I'm going to color those lines here too with that, and then bring down a little bit more color where I want it to shadow a little bit more. And then go up in this area. Okay, go back up here and darken some of these too. They're in between the antlers and the branch, it kind of looks like, but we're going to make them the antlers more. They do have little green leaves on them. Okay. A little darker coming up here. There should be a shadow this side. Okay, we're going to get, must have put it away. Let's see if this wakes her up. Yeah, this one. And we'll get out that too. And probably a white something pen. Posca, here we go. That back up there. Not play toys. Okay, we're going to put a nice big black circle here on her eye. We'll let that dry. We'll go in here a little bit of a pit pen and add in some white in the ears and kind of coming down here. Okay, I'm going to turn the book a little because the eye is wet, and we're going to get those antlers a little darker. Bring in the Van Dyke Brown. Hello. What are you doing? Yeah, you go back up. No chewing on the book. Nope, 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 nope. There, they're getting a little darker. Pretty sure that's drying. We're going to bring in a little bit of, I don't know if I want that one. This one. Micron pen. And we're just going to add a few extra little lines here. If it will work. I don't know if this one will work. There we go. Bring in the walnut brown again. That just seems a little too round for me, but that's okay. Kind of darken it here. Maybe that'll help. And where's that pen? This is its eyelash on the other eye. Stick a little dot in there. Hopefully, ooh, this one works. Might be a little too much. Okay, let that dry a little bit. It gushed out all over the paper. Hide that from the kitty in case she wants to get up and get some. I'm going to take a little more of that burnt sienna and go in here. Okay, now we're going to get the eraser and add in our dots. One there, one over here, one here. Try to get them to go in the same direction as the fur should go. Clean out the eraser and go on the other side. Get our little brush here. Okay. Just kind of blend it a little with your finger so they're not so white. There we go. I think our mouth here needs to be a little darker in this area. Gonna join that up to the ear a little bit. A little bit of the dark sepia. And I think that'll do. I'm going to put little green, I don't know, what do we have over here? Are they green leaves? Little green leaves. Ooh. Little green leaves. There we go. Let me just get our green earth green, and put in some green here. They're very small little leaves, so just kind of stick some color where you think they might be. Some of them you don't see, so you can add your own. Like little W's or V's, depending on how many leaves you got on these things. There. And you can add those down in here in the leaves too. We have a few leaves in the fur here, but we'll just take our time and erase these little leaves out. Leaving the fur where it was. You know, just go through and do that, and then you can just color in the leaves the green color, which we're just using the earth green. Oh, that's a flower of some sort. I have to figure out the flowers. A little bit of brown that's left in there can be like your shadow of your leaves. Okay. And then you'll have to do your flowers. We'll get to that in part 2. I think I am done for the day. I hope you're enjoying. I will take a picture at the end without the lights. And I will see you in the second part. Take care, everyone. Bye now.